Hi guys, this is Shaq from Shaq's Hacks and welcome to my channel. Today I'm just gonna focus on the specifications of the three speakers. We're just gonna compare them and check their similarities and differences. Hopefully this will help you pick the best speaker to buy. So we'll start with the release date. The Charge 5 was released in 2021. The Charge 5 Wi-Fi was released 2 years later in 2023, and the Charge 6 was released another 2 years later in 2025. So hopefully the next speaker, which will probably be the Charge 6 Wi-Fi, will be released in 2027. Next up is the price. So the Charge 5 was priced at $179. However, you'll find it much cheaper nowadays, and it's still a great speaker to have. For the woofer size, they're all the same really, which doesn't make a big difference in sound quality. For the tweeter size, they kept it the same at 20mm. For the output power in RMS, they're all the same at 30 watts for the woofer and 10 watts for the tweeter, apart from the Charge 6, which has 15 watts. For the frequency response, as you can see, the Charge 6 produces nice lows at 56 Hz. For the Bluetooth version, the Charge 5 comes with 5.1, which from my experience is the minimum you should have on a Bluetooth speaker, as it's got good range and it's very stable. The Charge 5 Wi-Fi comes with 5.3 and the Charge 6 comes with 5.4, which gives you better range, more stability and more security. For the Wi-Fi connectivity, only the Charge 5 Wi-Fi comes with it, and I personally think it's not really required, as the Charge models are meant for carrying around and it's not to be sat at home connected to your Wi-Fi. For multi-speaker pairing, the Charge 5 comes with Party Boost. The Charge 5 Wi-Fi comes with JBL One app group pairing, which only allows you to pair other speakers if you are using that app, which is a downside. And the Charge 6 comes with Orocast. But also, as you can see, they all have different methods of pairing, which is a downside from JBL, and I think JBL should stick with one method. For the dust and water resistance, the Charge 6 comes handy with IP68. I have the teardown of the speaker on my channel if you fancy having a look. For the battery life, the Charge 6 has up to 24 hours of playtime. For the battery charge time, Charge 6 can charge up in just 3 hours. For the wired audio input, the Charge 6 has USB-C audio in connection, which allows you to listen to lossless music. For the dimensions, they all or less the same size, apart from the Charge 6, which is slightly wider by 5mm. For the weight, again, they're more or less the same weight, just a few grams difference. And for the companion app, both Charge 5 and Charge 6 have the JBL Portable, and Charge 5 Wi-Fi has JBL One. Again, if you have multiple speakers, you will end up with multiple apps on your phone, and it's rather confusing. And it would be nice if JBL decides to unify these. That would be a bonus. So to summarize, the Charge 6 seems to have better specs. It's obvious because it's the latest speaker. However, it doesn't mean it's the better speaker, especially when it comes to sound quality. And if sound quality is a priority, you may be better off getting the Charge 5. Especially there's some variants that produce better bass and have overall better sound quality. If you want to know which one these are, please put your question down the comment section and I'll respond to that. I've made a few other videos like the teardown and the sound quality. You will find these on my channel. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope it helped you decide which speaker you want to get. If you like these videos guys, and if you want to support me, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button and put a comment. My next videos will be about the Flip 7. I will compare it to the Charge 6 and I'll also do a teardown. So make sure you're not going to miss that. Have a good day and I'll see you later. Bye.